Morning. Let's start the daily discussion. First topic is in the special category. So, our cabinet approved resolution asking for Bihar to be granted special category status. Bihar caste based results that one third of their right context for the because the caste based survey one third of their population living in poverty. As one third population of the state are under poverty, this is a ground for the claim for a special category status. What is the center develop the special category in the development of states experience socio-economic and geographic disadvantage. If the states or any state has socio-economic or geographical disadvantage, then in that case, that state can demand for special category status, and the center give this status to specific. Special category status is not mentioned, and this classification was carried out based on suggestions made by the PIP in 1960. The status started in 1969 for the Fifth Finance Commission recommendation. So the past, the NDC, the approval of the planning, the National Development Council, by the Prime Minister, the former planning commission, the special category status for plan assistant. The NDC earlier approved the special category during the EPA government period. The planning commission also there is an NDC, the National Development Council. They prepare long-term plan for the country. And the NDC approved the special category demand by different states. So the designation of the special is granted to states named Assam, Nagaland, Arunachal, Mizoram, Uttarakhand, and after it was created from after being divided from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana became the newest state in India and was granted this status. The special category status addresses the economic aspects as contrast such status and enhance legislative and political reach. For example, prior to abolition of Article 3, Jammu and Kashmir has a special status, category status. Special status political benefits like the Jammu and Kashmir prior to their division. But special category status purely gives financial parameters, Gladwell formula, hilly terrain, difficult and hilly terrain, low population density, and a sizable portion of tribal population strategically located along sharing border, infrastructure backwardness, and the unavailability of state finances, non-viability of state finance. These are the parameters based on which the category status granted to the states, and the states getting the status, they get some financial advantage as compared to the normal states. According to Cargill Mukherjee model, states about 30% central support. All the entire 100% central percent into the special category status. That means more financial flow is assured by the center the special category. However, however, the support to the status states has been observed in the individual all states. Is to 10% commission 31 to 40, but with the creation of Jammu percent is adopted, and right now plus with the 14th and 15th commission, the abolition of the planning commission. Right now, states are getting 1% of the individual pools. State share is 40. So earlier only 32%. States in special category status, this is 90% for a central. So central is where the center special category status get 90% of, and they only spare 10%. The contributor compared to 60%, 25% other states, state government provide the remaining amount. Okay. So here is a big sum, that means they get up to 90%. In the central states getting the special category status only contribute 10% as their share. All the central as other states are not getting that special status, they get hardly 60 to 70%. Rest 40 to 45% they are contributing. Money that is not spent in a fiscal year is carried over, does not expire. This is special category. The special category status says state is allocated to it in a year, in a particular financial year, carry forward. Other only lapses. But in case added the carry forward, carried over provision is there in the case of category. These states receive significant break on tax and excise and customs. States in special category, 30% of the center's gross budget. But region such Bihar one special status. Bihar has a number, the depth of industrial growth and scarcity of investment. States will cause industrial Jharkhand, Bihar's employment and concern. Natural disasters, the state is plagued by natural disasters, the severe drought in south and flood in the agricultural activities are disrupted by these calamities, which has an impact on livelihood, infrastructure, particularly when it comes to water delivery and irrigation system. A significant section of the population depends on agriculture for their main, and agriculture negatively impacted by inadequate resource for irrigation. Then social development and poverty. There are a lot of families who are below the poverty line, contribute to its high poverty. state. Bihar, which has a per capita GDP of about 40, always been among the poorest state, Bimaru state. So Bimaru starts with Bihar. Okay. Bihar has highest number of population percentage who are poverty. These are there are over 90 lakh employees from Bihar. The government will be able to obtain the obtain that about 2.5 lakh crore for different plans for the next 5 years with the aid of the that status. That is want to learn some programs. So here the special category status will get them some money uh, for providing a benefit to the welfare program of the money for development. By applying the status, we also obtain the federal government, which will enable it and solve long-standing problems. Does Bihar meet the requirements of to receive the special category status? Bihar does not match the need, right, and geographic places, but to region for difficulty in development, even though it fits most of the conditions of grant of special category. The center appointed Raghuram Rajan categorized Bihar as being the least developed category 2030 and proposed a new devolution of funding approach based on multidimensional index rather than the special category status can be reviewed to address the state's socio-economic backward. Are other states in favor of the special status? Andhra Pradesh has requested for a special status grant up to 2014, citing revenue loss as a result of Hyderabad moving to Telangana. Odisha has also been demanding asking Odisha has also been asking for status, citing its huge tribal population and its ancestral natural cyclone. Nevertheless, the central government has consistently rejected their request, citing the 14th Finance Commission report recommended to the center that no state be granted the category. And 14th Finance Commission has categorically told the center that no new states will be granted special category status henceforth. That is why present government is very much uh, clear about that no special status will be granted to states. Nevertheless, central government has considered the request citing the verdict recommended to the that most granted status. But worries about being a special granting special status the state more money becomes imperative to distribute money equally throughout the states. Granting special inequality non dependency on central support state that suffer from special category status frequently have strong dependency on central sector. This might deter in autonomous economic growth plans and steps. Implementation challenges. Despite the special status award, there may still states efficiently using the money because the incompetent corruption and inadequate planning may not lead to the available resources even through the special category status. One major problem is making sure allocated for what they are intended for. Okay. Implementation challenges. Despite the special category status award, there may still be obsolete cycles efficient money because of inflation, corruption, or inadequate planning. One major problem is making sure the allocated funds are used for what they were intended for. Then way ahead, maintain equity and openness for awarding special categories must be reviewed and improved. Clearly, the state and the eligibility requirements based on infrastructural development, socioeconomic, and other pertinent variables. It must be used to draft comprehensive development plans, infrastructure development, employment creation, a sustainable growth, and the development of special category status or component of a more comprehensive plan for all-round growth. Then implement measures that encourage economic diversification and to progressively lessens reliance on federal aid, encourage the states to produce their own resources of income. Because right now states are getting more resources of their own that need to be properly utilized. Because the GST has expanded the scope of the state to generate more revenue, okay, and they're getting more, and there is very less justification for the special category in granting special category status to any new states. The whole reason is after the that GST service tax, the states are right now amount as their share in the so this amount which this the reforms government intend to and the state as much resources possible they can feed different and finance how the finance needs will fulfill it and launch their developmental program out of their own resources than depending on the center for fulfilling their financial needs. Right. The numerous serious threat that coming to the next issue. Question is the numerous security threat that the modern society faces. When North and South America are issued at degree, Europe, Asia, Africa appears to be set up issuance today. The sin for multiple disorder Okay, the attack on the state of Israel. Okay, the attack on the states of Israel by the Hamas Palestine terror outfit hits a new high in the evolution of the region. There is a little acknowledged Palestinian terror outfit from Israel, most of one most powerful army in the world, having a seismic impact across the world because Israel is one of the most country and that Hamas is a small terror outfit, but they are to attack Israel and the war is continuing. So hence there appears to be no end in sight. Challenges posed by fanatic groups their ends be reinforce their beliefs. The attack on Ukraine by Russia started February 2022, the first in category of conventional conflict, but it nevertheless highly discussed the prolongation of the conflict was not expected to last for to well over 18 months, presents an even more disturbing trend. Neither Russia nor Ukraine, including NATO, are prepared to entertain the idea of pausing the radiation. Numerous novel technologies and tactics proven inadequate, resolving conflict on the battlefield. The likelihood of a larger conflict escalating is with them, and there are few indicators that it will be resolved. Lately, a new front in the increasingly all-out conflict in Asia emerged in the wake of mass terror attack on Israel. The possibility of an all-out war in an area that has rarely experienced protected peace, very real several weeks ago. The response, the two states been consigned to the annals of history, and the area is poised for a further 50 years of conflict. Okay. So lately, but in the increasingly all-out conflict, as emerged the wake of the mass terror attack on Israel, the possibility of an all-out war that had attracted Syria several weeks. Right. Response: the two-state solution is consigned to the annals of history. The area is poised for the Abrahamic other peace deals, the Saudi Arab, UAE, and the Palestine broke by USA, brokered by USA has collapsed like house of cards. Past Israel, major US naval development from to the Gulf of Oman, Iran backed Shia organizations like the Hezbollah immediately to the battle, and Iran later could have anticipated change of the indigenous throughout the Indo-Pacific area, notwithstanding the quagmire in West. There is even more potential for a broad battle Indo-Pacific area, one that may directly connect China. Already this area is synonymous with and state. As things stands, there is not much room for cooperation United States and China, as they both appear determined to intensify their disputes. United States that currently has the upper hand because China's economy has felt unable to obtain leading-edge technology from the West. Right now, the West is interested in creating the strategy used in Ukraine to impede Russia's advancement in the Indo without acknowledging. Right now, the West is only interested in implementing the strategy used in Ukraine to impede Russia's advancement in the Pacific without acknowledging the situation. For example, the attack and military alliance like the NATO or that American alliance, the country most has a few key like the Quad and the AUKUS to counter China. The fact that few Asian nations prepared for military China policy because Chinese mighty, no Asian country is position or can dare to pick up technical China or coming in conflict with China. Furthermore, a lot of these serious problems in the globe they are related to technology, artificial intelligence, and cyberspace. The established order is being mocked by digital uncertainty. Such the threats explode. Many important facets of thinking and function will influence by AI or be cognitive dependent on digital networks. Experts believe that the true game change will be the development of generative and that things should wait for us. The true danger lies in the possibility that to change nation states, judging the deep fact syndrome and to Paris. The usage of AI is quite concerning, especially when it application. Artificial intelligence tainted and vulnerable to various forms of adversarial attacks, arson, backdooring, and poisoning, which are designed to impair a module's capacity to make pertinent. Thus, the necessity of using the utmost caution cannot be stressed. Risk to posed by the cyber realm and cyber threats. Threats like ransomware, phishing, security vulnerability are widely known to be the globe, but there is yet a lot more to come in future with the AI becoming operational. Sort of threats will definitely be posing big challenge before the humanity. In the meantime, another aspect that has the potential to change the world is quantum computing. Certain industries are already changing as a result of quantum capacity to process data. Although quantum AI simulations level of accuracy and efficiency, there are inherent risks involved as well. Health is another area of risk since society develops, health is more and more important to daily life. So the host epidemics in has been called the COVID-19 pandemic. Health forecast there will be additional epidemics and to conclusion, when it comes down to it, a lot of experts believe that one of the major global threats in the 21st century will be climate change and health problems associated with it. Then the next topic is printed that Amplify 2.0 portal will learn to facilitate the process of achieving development by making data available on the crucial issues pertaining to development. Assessment and monitoring platform for the livable and Security Urban India is a platform to provide raw data for 430 parameters for 250 cities. Launched by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, it is a platform to provide raw data across 14 sectors for 440 plus parameters for 250 cities. It aims to enable research, analysis, and evidence-based policy making for government, cities, academia, and industry. Coverage currently 225 urban local bodies have been on board, and data for 150 cities is available on the portal. Target is to cover data from more than 4,000 local bodies in coming time. The Gulf of Aden AUS naval warship responded to a distress call from a commercial tanker, the Gulf of Aden, that had been seen by armed individuals recently. It is an extension of the Indian Ocean tucked between the Arabian Peninsula and the African the south. The Gulf is named after Aden, a port city on Yemen's coast. So Aden is a place in Yemen. Border is bounded to the south by Somali and the Socotra Island, part of Yemen, to the north by the Yemen, the east by the Arabian Sea, the west by the Houthi. Gulf is connected to the Somali Sea, south by the Gaddafi Channel, and to the Red Sea on the west by the Strait of the Bab el Mandeb. It is approximately 9,000 km long, 5,000 km wide, and covers roughly 410,000 square kilometers. It has an average depth of 500 meters, maximum depth of 2,700 meters. That is the busiest route. The dominant relief features of this Gulf terrain is the Seva Reach extends the Indian Ocean Reach system. It extends along the middle of the Gulf. It is also a critical part of the Suez Canal shipping, connects the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. Some of the major cities of the Gulf includes Aden, Mukalla, Hanar, Alaf, Barbera, Sasso, and Djibouti city. They are well connected on the bank of these. The narcoanalysis test, in a narcoanalysis test, a drug called sodium pentothal injected into the body of the accused as purpose. Then to the hypnotic and sedative state, which their imagination is cannot fabricate anything, he cannot imagine anything. This is hypnotic state, and the accused understood as capable of lying and is expected to divulge information that is true. A polygraph test is based on the assumption that that psychological response that triggered when a person is lying different from what they ought to would be doing otherwise. Polygraph test does not involve injecting drugs into the body. Other instruments like cardio cuffs or sensitive electrodes are attached to the variables such as blood pressure, pulse rate, respiration, change in sweat gland activity, blood flow, etc. are measured. Questions are put to them. A numerical value is assigned to each response to conclude whether the person tells the truth or is deceived or is uncertain. Certain recent decades, investigating agencies sought to employ this test in investigation. They are sometimes seen as being a softer alternative, torture and degree, to extract the truth of the suspect. Because to prevention, this is called as the third degree method in prohibited. So these technology based things are right now being adopted by the police to get the truth. However, neither method has been proven scientifically. It remain contentious in the medical field as well, so they cannot be projected as evidence of law, but they can lead to the truth. In Selby and OAS versus State of Karnataka and ANR in 2010, the Supreme Court ruled that no lie detector test should be administered except on the basis of consent of the said that the guidelines for the administration of test on an accused published by the National Merit Commission 2000 must the subject's consent should be recorded before a judicial magistrate court said. So, person 1 to polygraph test. This one to conduct a polygraph test. Okay. Consent is required. Prior consent is required before it is administered on him. This is the condition. Court ruling. The visual electricity, the electric charge that accumulates in certain materials responds to applied mechanical. Electricity is the phenomenon where certain materials generate electric charge in response to mechanical stress. Electricity used in the production of sound, generation of high voltage electricity as clock generator in electric devices. Piezoelectricity is a reversible process. Materials exhibit the reverse piezoelectric effect, the internal generation of a mechanical strain resulting from an applied electric field. Do you think marriage is just a sacrament losing its value in modern India? So this is the present dilemma regarding the status of marriage. Marriage is generally and recognized partnership on religion and follow social norms rooted in Indian culture and religion. However, in modern so argument for dignity from society in a diverse relationship, reducing the emphasis on traditional marriage. Recent data shows increase in the never married youth population to 1% in 19. Individual autonomy, personal freedom leads to autonomous choice in challenging arranged marriage through private relations, fostering single lifestyle. Aging divorce, escalating divorce rates suggest a decline in the sanctity and permanence of marriage. Economic independence, call for women empowerment, extend choices beyond traditional marriage, challenging patriarchy and reducing sanctity of marriage. Argument supporting marriage value, social stability, marriage continue a cornerstone for social stability by providing a structured framework for family life. Legal protection offers crucial legal rights in inheritance and medical decisions. Religious significance, many view marriage as sacred, tied to their religion with moral value. Psychological security, marriage reduces isolation, offering psychological security vital for addressing mental health challenges. And in the conclusion, some, while marriage adapts to modern needs, remains significant in contemporary India, serving evolving social aspirations. Then coming to the policies, MCQ, consider the following statement about the Ambili 2.0 portal. It is joint initiative with the Environment, Forest and Climate Change and the DPIO. So that is incorrect. It is a platform to provide raw data to enable research and science-based policies reliable in security urban India. Who is correct? That means what answer is security to one. Then consider the following statement: the Gulf of Aden bounded to the south by the Sumatra Island and to the north by the Yemen. That is right. The Gulf is connected to the Red Sea, the west, and by the Gulf Channel. The Seba Reach, the Indian Ocean, connects. Okay, two are right and three is incorrect. So consider the following statement regarding the physioelectricity. Physioelectricity is the electric change that accumulates in skills response to applied mechanics. That is right. It is used in the production and detection of sound, generation of high voltage, as a clock generator devices. Right. Physioelectricity is a reversible process. Materials exhibiting the physioelectric effects also exhibit the reverse physioelectric. Here, one to color. That's the statement. In an narcoanalysis test, a drug is injected in the body of the accused, transport them to a hypnotic or sedative state in which, right? A polygraph test based on the assumption that the response that are triggered when a person is lying are different from what they could be otherwise, right? Both narcoanalysis and test and have been proved scientifically incorrect. One and two are correct. Hornbill Festival is a festival in Nagaland. Carbon border adjustment mechanism by the European Union. That means those manufacturers from outside European Union who produce steel in releasing more carbon, they have to pay taxes at a higher rate for entering the European Union market. That is known as the carbon border adjustment mechanism. So, which of the following statement is correct regarding the Golden Gate Declaration? So, Golden Gate Declaration is related to is a significant step towards creating a more resilient, sustainable, interconnected, and inclusive Asia Pacific. Yes, that the Dallar cattle is India's oldest and largest impact cattle. Okay, right? Lonar cattle is a highly saline and alkaline water lake. Right? Ramgarh Cater is Haryana districts. All the three are correct. Markanian 421 recently news is located with the following. It is Nagpur. Then there is a parliamentary government in India because here the council of Lok Sabha collectively responsible and the individual responsible to the president of India. So in parliamentary democracy means the council of minister is collectively responsible to the parliament. That is why it is called parliamentary democracy. Thank you for watching regular update.